Smashbox Labs.
Oh, Duke.
I hope you title that episode Booze.
Oh, man. All right. One more episode, and if we can't beat this section, we're done.
Yeah, well, we'll fuck with it later. Alright. Hey guys, oh fuck, welcome back to Smashbox. I almost fucking died.
That would have been great.
Well, yeah,
off to a great start.
Yeah, we're far off, man. Fuck.
Far out, dude.
So guys, I gotta ask you, how long did you think it would take us to beat this game?
I didn't think it was going to take that long, but we've been getting our ass kicked pretty steadily. I don't even know what happened there.
Oh, I hit it with the block with the thingy. Oh, I got this, Dad. I got this, Dad.
Penis in the butt.
What if you had to, like? This is a weird question. I have no good way to phrase it, guys. I apologize. If you had to pick one, oh fuck. Okay. Shit.
Ah, man. Kids these days.
Oh my fucking god. Shit. I'm too fat. Well, okay, I made it.
Surprised that didn't hurt you.
Yeah, me too, honestly. I don't know what saved me there, but hey,
The
dude.
grace of God. The grace of the gaming gods.
Do you think there's, like, how much luck do you think is involved in, like, this kind of game?
I think it's probably about 10% luck, 20% skill.
15% concentrated power of will?
Yeah, buddy.
5% pleasure?
You can stop it after I said yeah. That's joke done. You ain't gotta.
What?
You gotta continue that one. I'm upset that I reached that level.
Do you think they're gonna do more, like, I guess not Fort Minor, but, you know, Lincoln Park? What do you think they're gonna do now?
I don't know.
Because, I mean, theoretically, they are
Was
still...
Chad Bennington involved with Fort Minor?
No, I'm talking about Lincoln Park.
I was gonna say because Fort Minor can continue to be a thing.
Yeah, that's just Mike Shinoda and his friends, I guess, and probably Steve Aoki, because I guess he's part of it.
I don't know who's involved with what.
I didn't know Steve Aoki was in Lincoln Park.
I didn't until like just before Chester Bennington's situation happened.
I only knew because Matt told me one day.
Yeah, well, that's admittedly why I knew.
Yeah, because, like, I don't know, Matt just knows his Lincoln Park.
I mean, I don't really know that much about anything outside of like Coheed, rap music, and some like 80s, 90s rock bands.
I do know a lot of obscure shit about music.
I don't listen to really anything. That's a lie. I listen to some pretty obscure rappers.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad thing, though.
Yeah, like most people probably don't know about Aesop Rock.
Which is a shame. He's so good.
He's a talented motherfucker, for sure. He actually produced a soundtrack for a movie that is out. Just came, I don't know. The soundtrack was released a few weeks ago. I started listening to it. It's pretty good. I mean, it's just instrumentals and shit, but...
What movie? Do you know?
I don't know. It looked like some World War II-y kind of movie.
Dunkirk?
No, not Dunkirk. I would remember if it was Dunkirk.
I was about to say, because I have the book for Dunkirk.
It was super cool that, What?
Yeah, I have the book.
There's a book for Dunkirk?
Yeah, Dunkirk, the movie, the book. I actually do have it, though. I'm not fucking with you about that. Swim.
Anyway, it's... What was I saying?
Movie, World War II.
It looks... I don't know if it's exactly World War II. It looks...
Could be like Korea.
It's like home fronty, maybe.
Have you seen Letters from Iwo Jima?
No.
It took me fucking...
Not all of it. We had to watch some of it in school.
I hate that fucking movie.
We had to watch Pearl Harbor every fucking December 4th, too, but...
God, fuck that shit, dude. Like, this is gonna sound
Ben
weird.
Affleck needs to quit. Like, everything. Like, I still haven't seen Batman be Superman. I'm upset that he's gonna be Justice League's Batman.
Bad Affleck?
Yeah, Batfleck.
Yeah.
It's one of my least favorite things to happen in a long time. Oh, dude.
Shit, I was so close.
I didn't want to say anything because, like, you were in a intense situation where one linebacker multiplied into 3.
I was kind of in the zone.
Yeah. That shit happened. But shit happens, man. Hey, brother. There's an endless world to rediscover.
Can I kill them with the fireballs?
I don't know.
Fuck.
Well, I guess now you really can't. Boom.
I was like, oh, I'll just... Fuck me, dude. I'm scared.
You should be. It's your last life.
This is where the linebackers
Come
turn
on.
into 3.
You can do it. There you go.
I did it!
Yay! Now time to lose your life on the next course and start all over.
Is this the furthest we've gotten in this thing?
No, I don't think so. Maybe.
I don't know either.
I can't remember.
I think this is.
Vanilla Ghost House. No, I did get to this part because there's going to be the ring of ghosts that's circling around you.
What the fuck do I...
Oh.
Is this like a trap? Is this...
Yeah, he's going to run through.
They can't move when I look at them.
Yeah. That's the boo way.
Fuck.
Yeah, that took a lot more time than I thought it was going to.
Yeah, that was I was trying to be careful. You know?
Really? That was you trying to be careful?
I'm not good at platformers. I can't judge
Oh my
distance.
goodness.
I have poor depth perception and, poor real life skills, really. Fuck, dude.
This is going poorly.
I think in terms of, like,
man.
run quality, yeah, but... Do you think that, like, people, like... If like, let's say we get, like, sudden exposure, right? Do you think people are going to come for, like, the quality gameplay or the stuff we talk about?
Hopefully not the quality gameplay. I mean, we'd have to start actually producing quality gameplay for them to come around for that.
That's fucking true.
I just said gameplay right there, and you didn't call me out on that, and that's why we're friends.
That's true. Because, guys, there's some stuff I will call you out on if you're wrong, but... If you like make a verbal mistake, I'm not gonna fucking call you out on it.
It's not like I have a fucking speech impediment or something. It's not like I have a stammer. It's not like I have some reason to be sensitive about it or something. You can call me out if I say something stupid.
Do you have a speech impediment?
No, I was literally saying that I don't.
Okay, I was like, I didn't notice if you did. I was like, you did a fucking real good job of hiding it, buddy. A++.
The only problem I'm dyslexic. That's like my learning disability. That's the one I get to claim. Right. Super duper dyslexic.
My sister used to say dyslexic.
That's fucked up. It pisses me off whenever I tell people, like, sometimes I tell people I'm dyslexic, and they're like, oh, you're dyslexic, read this. And it's like, I can read it, asshole. It's just...
Yeah, I'm not fucking illiterate.
Yeah, there's a difference between dyslexia and illiteracy. It's just, it's harder for me to read things.
1 in 4 adults in Alabama aren't dyslexic.
They're just illiterate. That's fucked up.
Yeah, it was a really fucked up.
And I can't even get a job at Walmart. Motherfucker.
Meanwhile, that fucking... We haven't told that story on the channel.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so here's what happened, guys. We're supposed to have Sonic Mania to play, you know. So we're gonna play some Sonic Mania for you guys. But we go to get Sonic Mania, and this guy... Oh man, I'm gonna straight up put him on blast. This dude's name's Jared.
Fuck you, Jared.
He works at the Summerton Walmart in Summerton, Alabama.
Yep.
And he works in the electronics department. He claims he's new there.
Yeah.
He's been there at least a month.
Because I have seen him there a month ago.
He's been there at least a month. Okay, so we come in. There's a decent-sized crowd already in the electronics department.
Mm-hmm.
So we walk over there. I have 3 games in my hand that I'm there to trade in or purchase if you're looking at... You don't know which is happening. But I'm just standing there with 3 games. This guy looks at me several times and doesn't, like, you know, sees I'm holding games, doesn't come over and be like, hey man, how can I help you? Or anything like that. He probably knows I have trade-ins because he's the only person in electronics and I have games, and he knows he didn't open the cases to give me games. So he walks past a few times. It was several, but let's say a few times for simplicity's sake. He's walking around, like, when we come in, he's just standing by this girl who's finished cleaning up a spill, and they're just talking. And the girl just, they're just standing there, and then the girl randomly walks off, and he's like, oh, I guess I'll go over here. And then he goes and he gets behind the electronics counter, and there's, like I said, there's a crowd of people like there, and he's just like talking to them. That they're people he knows, I guess.
Yeah.
And then eventually he walks off, and he comes back with some phone from the back. And he's like, this is what you need, I think, and something like that. He finishes helping them, and then he goes, oh, hey, can I help you guys with anything? He didn't want to be rude and assume that we needed help, but I mean, there was a large group of people in electronics, and we're standing there just sort of watching and waiting patiently for our turn.
Yeah.
But all these people are there apparently for the same fucking thing, for this one guy to get a fucking straight talk phone.
Yep.
But it's like 8 people there. And this guy helps them, and then he's like, can I help you guys with anything? I'm like, yeah, I'm here to trade in these games and, get Sonic Mania. He was like, oh, cool, I can get you Sonic Mania. I can't do trade-ins. I haven't been trained how to do that yet. I was like, okay, well, can you, page a manager that knows how to do it? And he goes, oh, no, I'm the only one back here, and, the only manager right now is busy.
Right.
And I'm just like, okay. He's like, oh, I can still get you Sonic Mania. You want Sonic Mania? I'm like, yeah, but I have to trade in the games to get Sonic Mania, dude. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. I mean, you can try coming back in the morning. And I was like, oh, I can go the fuck to GameStop. I mean...
Yeah, I could just fucking drive another 10 minutes.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously that's not what we did. I went to customer service. I'm like, hey, the guy back in electronics doesn't know what the hell he's doing. I wanted to trade in these games. And he's like, well, I can do it up here, but the computer's slow. So it might take a minute. I'm like, it's better than not getting to do it at all. And so the guy ends up doing it, and he's like, he keeps apologizing. I'm sorry, this is so slow. I'm like, it's fine as long as it gets done, man. Just trying to trade these games in and get a new game. And he's like, oh, cool. And so eventually he gets the thing. I sign over, I agree that this is no longer my property, and Walmart has the right to resell it, and blah, 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 blah. Oh, the big boo. Big boss man boo. Run away. Oh, another big man boo. Big boo man boo.
So can I jump on top of him?
I don't know.
Ah!
Duke!
I thought it was steps, not a slide.
Patrick! I mean, you slide down steps if you
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah.
Fuck, but yeah, so this asshole.
Yeah, so this guy, the guy at the customer service desk was cool.
That was Aaron.
Yeah.
Props to you.
Yeah, props to Aaron. Chill guy. We go back to electronics, and he's like, oh, hey, man, you still want that game? I'm like, yeah, we got shit figured out, and, the guy up at customer service traded him in. He said, oh, cool. And he's like, oh, I haven't been here that long. Sorry, I can't do that. I've only been here over a month. It's not like I should be able to do something like that.
Yeah.
And just on the 2 times I've gone in there to trade games in, the first thing I would request to be trained on would be how to trade in games, because literally both times we've been there, it's like, oh, well, I'll have to call somebody. Or I could call somebody, but nobody's available right now. Which was a lie, because that guy was available.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's when he needed help, he paged. Yeah, well, I'll just get to that part. So we go to the case, and he's like, all right, where's it at? And I'm like, okay, I just asked, you said you could get me Sonic Mania. I guess I just assumed you knew where it was at. That's my bad. I'll accept that. I should have looked at the case before I, assumed that they had it. But I was just there to trade in and get Sonic Mania. I assumed they would have it. It was on, it didn't say out of stock on the website.
Yeah.
I go in over there with him, and he's like, so where's it at? I'm like, I don't know. I was like, I didn't look over here yet. We came straight to the...
What do these do?
I don't know. They're the dirty bubble.
Okay, go on. Sorry.
But the guy's like, we're looking around for it. He's like, I don't think we have it, man. I'm sorry. And then I'm like, it's fine. We can just get a card and get it on the PlayStation store. That's fine. He's like, so we walking towards the PlayStation cards. He's like, yeah, you should have looked in the case before you traded those games in, man. I'm like, what? I was like, it doesn't fucking matter if I'm still gonna try and get this game, dude. I mean, you can calm down. So I get a BattleNet card for $20, and I get a PlayStation card for $20, and go up to the counter. We have $38.69 in
In-store
the trade-in in-store credit, yeah. So the little slip of paper they give you that says you know we owe you $38.69, and the guy's like, all right, and he's like punching in the shit and he's scanning it, and he's like, okay, and he's like $38.69, and I'm holding a $20 bill like out to him at this time.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the two things behind the counter. He's like $38.69, and he goes and he separates the two $20
Like doing a
cards and
magic
holds
trick.
them up, and he goes, you realize this is $40.
Yeah, he does a fucking...
And at that point, I just sort of raised the $20 bill up. I'm like, yeah, I thought about the transaction beforehand, buddy.
Yeah, the $20 bill you'd been trying to shove into his fucking hands.
Yeah. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry, man. I didn't even see that. And I'm like, well, I mean, you were just a snarky asshole about it, but I mean, I'm just trying to get this the fuck over with so we can get the hell out of Walmart. We'd been here like 45 minutes at this point, and we'll be there for another 45. So he does he does the transaction. Doesn't know what he's doing. The receipt printer prints out a slip of paper. He looks at it for a minute. He goes, I have never seen anything like that. And he goes, hold on. And he pages and he's like, CSM, I need assistance in electronics, please. CSM, I need assistance in electronics. And the boy from customer service, our dude Aaron,
Yeah.
comes back. He goes, all right, what are you doing? Okay, hit that. It's right there on the paper. And then he leaves. Aaron is there for 6 seconds, puts this kid in his place, and he's gone. And the kid's like, oh, I've never had to do one of those before. And he's like, well, there's instructions on it for a reason. And then he just fucking leaves. So the guy finishes the transactions, puts the $20 bill in the register, closes the register. I'm like, hold on a second here. What just happened? You were supposed to take the $38.69 off that sheet of paper and then $1.31 out of the 20 because, you know, it's a fucking 20. We can take that anywhere. We can't just spend it at Walmart.
Mm.
And I was like, so he hands me the cards and I'm like, hey, quick question. He goes, sure, man. I'm like, where'd that 20 go? He goes, oh, it's just in the drawer. I took the 20 out of it.
Did he really say it's just in the drawer as if you really, like, you actually didn't know where the fuck the $20 went?
Yeah.
Oh, my fuck.
And he's like, I took that $20 bill and then 20 off your voucher here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, why wouldn't you just take the $38.69 off and then $1.31 out of the 20? He's like, oh, it's the same amount of money either way, man. I'm like, yeah, but I can take that $20 bill to any store. I can only take this voucher to Walmart. And he's like, well, nothing I can do for you now, man. I'm sorry.
Fuck that guy.
So we go back up to customer service.
Back to our boy.
Back to the dude, Aaron. And Aaron is like, hey, man, what's going on? Well, actually, Aaron's not there when we get up there because he's helping somebody else after the electronics situation.
The debacle.
Yeah, the 6 seconds he spent in electronics, he had to then go help somebody else. But we go to customer service, and I tell the two ladies up there what happened, and they're just fucking appalled. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. And they're like, he's pretty new and this, that. And I was like, yeah, he told us that plenty of fucking times, you know, throwing that excuse around. And I was like, it's not really an excuse for acting like a snarky asshole.
Yeah.
And, well, Aaron comes up and he's sitting there and he's like, oh, well, he's thinking for a minute. And he's like, well, there's two ways I can do this. I know one way is definitely going to work, but it could get me in trouble. The way I'm probably supposed to do it might not work. But you know what? It'll take a lot longer. And, you know what? I'm going to do it the quick way, the way I know it'll work. And if I get in trouble with it, so fuck it. You know.
So be it.
Yeah, so be it. So he cashes, you know, he just refunds the cards. They're supposed to be non-refundable. He just refunds the cards, hands me $40, checks back out again. I hand him $40 and the voucher, and then we get our, you know,
our shit together.
Yeah, our 1869 or 1831.
Some shit like that.
We get our change.
Yeah.
We get the money that we needed for
physical
gas and shit. You know, the money that we should have been handed in the first place. And it only took 45 more fucking minutes than it should have because Jared was a snarky asshole, didn't know what the fuck he was doing, and then was still an asshole to me. I've never been treated like that before in my life in all. in all of my years going to stores and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to so many GameStops, so many like pawn shops to buy like retro games and shit like that, and never have I have I done that. Like I've done transactions where like, hey, I'm gonna I'll pay what it'll take off my debit card, and then the rest is in cash. Or, hey, the total's $40. Here's the 20. I'm doing the rest on debit, and there's never been problems.
Ever.
Like people always assume, what the cost is, and you're gonna need more than just what you handed them.
My question is, what the fuck? You were holding that 20 bill like for a fucking while.
Yeah, and I tried to hand it to him several times.
And he just wasn't fucking having
He
it.
wasn't taking it. But I mean, we went way over on this episode. Gave Duke much more time to try and beat this little section that I thought we were gonna need to.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Do you want to try and play this one out? And see if you beat this section.
If I beat it on this life.
Well, I mean, you have 4 lives.
Yeah.
I mean, this section. I'm talking about beating this whole section. I mean, I think you probably have this cave zone down pretty decently.
I mean, I think so. Fuck.
Because I think you just lost 3 in the haunted house.
Oh yeah, I lost 4 in the haunted house.
Okay, so you had 4 lives going into the haunted house, so you're obviously doing pretty well here.
Honestly, I thought, oh yeah, this is that section, isn't it?
Hey man, looks like you're handling it. All right.
Yep.
So this is the final countdown. Maybe. It's the haunted house section. Can Duke do the impossible? Can Duke extend this series?
How long can I keep the dream alive?
Can you do it? There are apparently 2 more levels before the fucking
Fuck me.
castle. Hopefully the haunted house is a save point, because if not, holy fuck, are we boned?
Oh, I fuck. Oh shit.
Just take it slow. Nothing wrong with taking it slow.
I have 2 fire flowers, so I don't need a power up.
Little Dookie, show me how you move it. Keep your. I don't know how the rest of that song goes, but it's about having sex with a girl. So I guess it's for the best.
Oh, this is gonna sound real out of context. I really hope I've mentioned this on the channel before.
What's that?
You know what video I saw on Reddit again the other day?
What's that?
Dad teaches his Asperger's daughter about sex.
That was on Reddit?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
That shit was that. Was that on? I'm trying to think of what series that was on. I cannot remember when that was mentioned. When that was mentioned. So I can't. I want to say we brought that up during Action Hank.
That sounds like when we would have. Because we were talking about weird...
we had like the 45-minute porn podcast episode.
Yeah.
And then it sort of leaked out into the next episode too. But I mean, the next episode was called Sad Gaza, if I remember right.
Yeah, something like
I hate that it auto uses your item when you get hit. It's like if I'm in air, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
You needed to use that door back there.
But it takes me back to the fucking...
Oh. If it takes you back, why did you...
Because I didn't know where else to go, just to be honest.
Don't let me convince you. Maybe you had to get all the coins.
Is that like a thing in these levels?
I don't know, Duke. But it's literally anything is better than going back.
You got me on that one.
You baited him and outsmarted him. Good job, Duke. You're the man.
Oh, you know what?
Well, maybe this is just a different version of the level.
Yeah, you're right. I just died on it last time, so I didn't get to...
Yeah, so just do better.
Yeah.
Now that you're doing bad, just do better. Oh, no, Duke.
Whatever, I got iframes.
Use the iframes. Use the iframes. You can do this, I believe.
Okay. I just have to not panic.
At the disco. There's not a worse place to panic, really. Don't go in, don't go in, don't go in, don't go in, don't. Continue. Okay, get the rest of the coins. Get the rest of the coins.
What do they do?
I don't know. But jump. Don't use the fucking door, Duke. Fucking hit jump and see if there's an invisible box or something. There's got to be something here. Oh, maybe the green bubbles have to reveal a door. Or something.
I don't know, it seemed like it was a different section.
Oh, it really doesn't look like it. I really don't think you're supposed to go back through there, Duke.
Honestly, I thought... At first, I was real confident in myself. But now I am not.
This is your 3rd time through here.
Yeah.
Just bait the boo. Run under it. But my thing is like those are respawning, but that could just be the game respawning shit because it does that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See if you get a fire flower there.
All right, let me lure
Never mind.
him. I fooled him with my creationist tactics.
Creation. Oh my goodness. All right.
This takes me back to the spots.
Yeah.
I'm abusing the shit out of my items here.
But I'm really unsure what you're supposed to do here. But you are running out of time.
Yeah, I only have 78
Hit
seconds.
those
left.
blocks back there. Maybe those blocks are the answer.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
You have to unspawn that. Jump over it. And I'll see if another one shouldn't spawn. Okay, hit this. There you go.
P block. Ah! Please take that out for me. I mean, I guess theoretically we could leave it in.
I'll censor it, don't worry.
You know how fucking stoked I was?
Come on, save. Come on, save. No save.
Oh my.
Oh, there is
Yes!
a save, yes.
Next time on Smashbox!
Dude, let's prolong the series. It's a 26-minute episode. We're done. We're done.
Yeah,
right
fuck,
now.
dude. We got 2 hours of good footage, man. We did good.
Oh my god.
I think we started out a little stiff, but we came back into it really quick.
Man.
Oh my fuck.